Hello, my dears. It is Friday, the 8th of May 2020, and we're celebrating VE Day, Victory Europe. And I think of my grandparents at this time, and particularly my grandfather, William Herbert Probins, born 1909 and died 1990. So in his time, he got through 2 world wars and the Spanish flu. VE Day is a good time to celebrate a victory, but we must also remember at that time there was rationing and there was absolute poverty in the country for many, many years. And people had to pull themselves up by their bootstraps, as they say, and just get through it all. A lot of people in isolation today are complaining, or commenting really rather than complaining, that they're having a mental strain. But let's just imagine some of our relations in the past. During the Second World War must have seen some horrendous things. I know my grandfather, he was a fire warden as well as an engineer who repaired aircraft. It's extraordinary, really. By day, he sort of stuck planes together, and then by night, he was a fire warden, and he definitely saw some horrendous images which stayed with him, but he rarely talked about it. But they had some sort of mental illness, as we would call it today, but there was very little therapy, certainly no pills to pop. They just had to get up and deal with life as it came along. So I think we should try and remember that, as well as the fact that it was supposed to have been a victory. I also think it's somewhat ironic that today we're celebrating the unification of Europe, as Churchill tried to build after the Second World War, and we're living in a time where we're trying to break away from it. Well, whatever you're doing, I've dressed myself up just partly as a respect to our veterans, who, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. But also, I haven't worn a shirt and tie since the 6th of March. So I thought, well, why not? Anyway, we're going to have a little celebration in our driveway. And whatever you're doing, I hope you have fun. But do keep safe. Until the next celebrations. Bye.